Today is March 16th.
I am Sylvia.
And I am Vicky.
And this is
Simon Says. So this week we are going to talk about culture shock. Sylvia, have you experienced the culture shock when you moved to Canada?
Yeah, so a little bit. So one thing that happened that was a little bit surprising for me was that once I went to a potluck event, and so everybody brings something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then in my culture, you do not take it home. You bring it to the host, especially if it is a house, and you just leave it there. Instead, at the end of the potluck, everybody brought their own thing that they brought for the potluck. They brought it back home, and I was like, "What's going on? What's happening? This is so rude." So that was my experience with culture shock, my first experience.
Yeah.
What about you, Vicky?
For me, it's about food. So my classmate, he was eating the raw food like broccoli and mushroom, which I really don't understand. And until now, I still cannot get used to it.
You didn't get used to it?
No, yeah.
So what about you then? Did you experience culture shock when you moved to Canada? Pause the video here and discuss.
So culture shock is a normal experience when you move to another country. We ask students about their culture shock experience. Let's see what they say.
Hi, I'm Yori. My culture shock in Canada is a bus. In Japan, some of people who have disabilities can't ride a bus. For example, people ride a wheelchair can't ride bus, so it's too narrow aisles, and Japanese bus can't up the seat. But in Canada, all people can ride the bus. I'm so surprised.
Hi, I'm Mako. Hi, I'm Nayu. My culture shock is on a bus. Bus moves even with people who are standing. And in Japan, people cannot move even when the bus is moving. So this is my culture shock in Canada. Yeah. How about you?
Yes, my culture shock is Canadian people very friendly. Yeah. So for example, hello, how are you? I'm fine. How about you? Yeah. See you.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Yes. So very friendly is good point. Yeah.
In Japan, we have never said to staff to have a nice day. You too.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
nice culture shock.
Yeah.
I love this culture.
Yeah.
So in conclusion,
Yes.
we love Canada.
Let's talk about our programming this week. So for EAP 135 students, we are going to have study zone on Monday from 11 to 11:50.
And in the afternoon, you're welcome to join our grammar workshop. We'll talk about future tenses and conditionals.
Yes, and on Tuesday, we have an independent writing support for EAP 135 in the morning again, and continue to the noon, we are going to play Kahoot.
Yes. So who are the winners?
So we decided to have two winners. So for EAP 135 winners,
It's Vicky.
Not me.
This one.
and for EAP 136, now the ranking first one is Luke, Hanyan, and Mikey.
Yay. And of course, don't forget we have Try It Tuesday.
Exactly.
And then in the afternoon, we have our usual writing workshop. And we'll work on connecting words in summary writing.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Wednesday, Mark will give a workshop about culture shock. And what about Thursday?
Thursday, of course, is our conversation club. So for the morning section, we are in the SEC from 11 to 11:50 for 135 students. In the afternoon, for 136 students, we are still downstairs in the 4th floor lounge.
And Vicky, what happens on Friday?
So this Friday, we are going to watch movies in the SEC. We are going to watch at 10:30 and 1 p.m. Don't miss out. Hey Dan, what are you doing?
Oh, hey Vicky. I'm just about to put up the final art challenge.
What is the topic?
So the topic this week, it's kind of open, draw a confusing intercultural experience. So I'm going to show you what mine is. Do you want to show the students?
Yeah.
So this is a picture of me 27 years ago. When I was 23 years old, I was in Japan for the first time. I couldn't understand any Japanese. I went to a supermarket and I was trying to buy chicken, but I couldn't read the package. I didn't know the word for chicken. All I knew how to say was sumimasen and desu ka, like excuse me, is it? So I went up to a clerk, I said, sumimasen, chicken desu ka? And the clerk burst out laughing and walked away, and I didn't buy the food. So I was wondering if our students ever had an experience in Canada or in another culture where something confusing happened to them, maybe because of language or a misunderstanding. So think about that, a confusing intercultural experience. I'd love to see your drawings. This is the last challenge. You can draw this one or any other one.
And this is all what we have for you this week.
And this was
Simon Says.